Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to the free video tonight, Simpler Futures, as we get May underway. And this will be for tomorrow, Tuesday, the 2nd of May's trade. So this was a difficult trade in the indices today. It really was choppy. We traded down into 23.81 and up into about 91, back and forth a couple of times. So it really was kind of tight, and we continue to battle with this 86 level, as you can see here. We've been doing for a while, actually, since we made our way into this level back in the about the 3rd week of April back there. But realistically, you know, this is it's doing pretty well. I mean, not, you know, it's not convincingly you know, moving higher, or we'd be 95 plus. But if you want to mess with these indices, I'd take a look at the Nasdaq. This is a Nasdaq show. I mean, this thing is just absolutely, you just can't hardly, you know, interrupt this bid. It's pretty amazing. So the note here in the indices, which is not really what I want to talk about tonight for the free video, but the note here is that if you want to mess with the indices, it's a Nasdaq show. All right. Now, as we make our way into Wednesday's Fed, you can kind of see a little bit of sideways, sort of makes sense, but you can, you know, mess around with something that doesn't seem to care so much about a Fed on Wednesday. And that is the grains. Look at the beans since this key reversal day back here on the 11th that we've talked about ever since that day. Actually, we're looking for higher in the grains, and these are the beans here. And by the way, this is the July quote that you're looking at. Some folks are messing around with the November beans, which is completely fine if you want to do that. But this is the July quote, just so you know. And the reason I note that is because I'll differentiate in that if I, you know, give you a quote as to a price, and we've been looking for a trade up until like the mid 980s, as you can see that kind of target area up there, but we haven't quite made that. The way it finished today with a little bit of a wick on the top wouldn't surprise me to see a little bit of back and fill tomorrow, but ultimately we want to see higher, and that's one of the main things that I actually like right now. That and corn, we've been looking for it back into some of those previous highs. You can see these levels here at 380 and even a little higher, actually around 80 and 85, have been you know, been pretty important for a while now. This is going all the way back into late last year and earlier this year that those prices were pretty important. So made that objective today. Downward sloping trend line support. Want to see it hold that as support on any retrace, which would be normal for it to come back and test this 375, and then you look about 10 cents higher up into like 385. That'd be nice. And then wheat, just absolutely convincing here. This was the most convincing actually of the three. And you know, we've been I mean, this again, latter part of April, reversals, hammer formation, you know, rejection of the lows, decent close, looking for a breach of that level to bring about the buying, and you know, it's just taken a while, but we're getting the follow through today. So we want to see continuation there. This looks good, and this kind of trade that doesn't much matter, you know, what's going on Wednesday as far as a Fed announcement. So that's what I got for you here tonight for the free video. I'm going to hop over into the premium video and take a look at a few things, including crude, gold, and a few things that that we're looking at there with some specific levels. Till I'm with you again, you guys have good trading and a nice evening, and look forward to being with you again soon.